On the day of the Shi family patriarch's burial, a great priest from Miaojiang suddenly appeared to claim a debt, holding the patriarch's token that the late patriarch had mortgaged during his lifetime. The great priest stated that the Shi family must fulfill the contract signed 3 years ago, offering a vessel for raising gu. Otherwise, the entire clan would die from a gu curse. The core of this contract was to arouse the butterfly charm bone in a person's body, turning them into a gu vessel with controlled desires. No one knew that the illegitimate son the Shi family had brought back years ago was destined to be the sacrifice from the very beginning. In the crisis, the clan members pushed the illegitimate son forward. The great priest exhaled hallucinogenic mist, and the illegitimate son lost consciousness instantly, wrapped in an ancient gu-infesting ritual. This seemingly fatal encounter became a turning point in his fate. The butterfly charm bone awakened in his body, transforming into magical wings to form a cocoon and nest. However, for the Gu King to break out of the cocoon, it not only needed nourishment from intimacy but also, more importantly, true love from the vessel. The great priest saw through the illegitimate son's intention to steal the patriarch's token but deliberately said nothing. After the illegitimate son got lost in the forest and ran in circles for hours, the great priest singing came with the mist, awakening his lost childhood memories. In the desperate situation of being chased as a child, it was this great priest who saved him, but the latter had signaled him to forget the past. Seeing the great priest again now, the illegitimate son was shocked to find that the priest looked exactly the same as he did 15 years ago. Before he could react, the great priest exposed his little trick, and the patriarch's token returned to the priest's hand. As punishment for the gu vessel's disobedience, the butterfly charm bone flared up again, making him lose control of his desires. To save himself, the illegitimate son put aside his pride and submitted. In return, the great priest promised to protect him, return the patriarch's token, and granted him freedom. Yet, during their time together, the great priest's figure had quietly entered his heart. Determined to fully control his own fate, the illegitimate son asked the great priest's junior sister about the love gu, a legendary gu that could make someone fall deeply in love with the user. He took the opportunity to hug the great priest and secretly planted the love gu on him. The great priest felt dizzy immediately. With his remaining sanity, he ordered his subordinates to take him away. The illegitimate son chased closely, stabbed the great priest with a rose, and took control of him. When the great priest woke up again, his hands were tied with red ropes, reduced to a helpless prey at the mercy of others. The illegitimate son turned the tables, taking revenge with the power of the butterfly charm bone. A gu mark appeared behind the great priest's ear, and he became completely obedient to the illegitimate son. The illegitimate son declared that he now controlled both the great priest and the Shi family, then returned to the clan with the patriarch's token. Once bullied, the illegitimate son now intimidated everyone with the patriarch's token. Just as he thought he had control over everything, the royal force supporting the Shi family appeared, reminding him that the patriarch's token alone was not enough to command the entire clan. Faced with this reality, the illegitimate son remained confident. Is the great priest, controlled by the love gu, truly submitting, or is he secretly plotting revenge?